Adhyayan Education. This is Sneha Shah, your tutor. In this video, we are beginning with examples related to volumes of spheres and hemispheres. Quite easy, quite basic. Simply, you have to apply one formula for sphere and one formula for hemisphere. That's all. Just that as it is in cubes, r cube and r cube, you might find it difficult to go for longer calculations, okay? But if you know how to simplify the methods or simplify the techniques you use to calculate your answer, it becomes less complicated. So let's begin with example number 10. Let's read and understand the question. Find the volume of a sphere of radius 11.2 centimeter. Very basic. Radius is given, you have to find the volume. So it will be 4 by 3 pi r cube, which is equal to 4 by 3, pi is 22 by 7, r is 112 by 10. If you have it cube, so you have to write it 3 times, right? Simply, what you have to do is, you have to check if it is divisible by 7 or not, okay? It will be divisible by 7, 7 ones are 7, you are left with 4, 42, 7 6 are. There is nothing more you can do, you can simply go for 2's, but if you do that, here you will be left with 5's, which we do not want because it will get complicated. What you have to do is, you have to simply multiply the numbers in the numerator and then divide it by 3. Whatever the answer is, put the 3 decimal points. Alright, that's what you are supposed to do. Don't complicate your questions or don't complicate your calculation by cutting down using 5. जितने decimal points रहेंगे, मतलब जितने zeros रहेंगे in the denominator, it will become easier for you to make the calculations. Is that clear? Simply your work is to multiply all these numbers. I know lengthy hai, but multiplication is always easier and less time consuming than division. So multiply these numbers and divide by 3. That's all you have to do. You will get your answer by putting the 3 decimal points. Okay, so that is your do it yourself, get the answer to this question. Alright, let's go ahead and read the next one. Before that, let me explain you one physical quantity that is mentioned here, density. What is density? Density is nothing but how dense or how closely packed the particles of a particular object or matter are. Correct? Matlab, if there is a particular box in which you have stuffed some, let's say thermocol balls. If you are stuffing the ball such that you can easily enter your hand and remove something out of that, then you say it is less dense. But you are stuffing the balls so much that you are unable to enter your hand there, that means it is dense, its density is more. So if you are stuffing less thermocol balls, then you have less mass of the box in a greater volume. So what is basically density? Density is the mass occupied in unit volume. So mass upon volume is your density. So if the density is given by mass upon volume, what will be the mass equal to? It will be volume into density. The question is, let's read the question. A shot put is a metallic sphere of radius 4.9 centimeter. If the density of the metal is 7.8 grams per centimeter cube, find the mass of the shot put. You know what a shot put is? The ball you use to throw at a particular distance. It is a heavy ball made up of metal, correct? Mostly iron. You are given that the radius is 4.9 centimeters and the density of the metal that is used is 7.8 grams per centimeter cube. Obviously, the unit of density will be mass upon volume ka unit, that is gram per centimeter cube. Okay. So the density is given to you as 7.8. You are given the radius, you have to find the mass. So you will be able to find the mass by multiplying density and volume using the radius, and you will get the mass of that particular ball or the shot put. Is that clear? So we will do that directly in your textbook. In example, you are given separately. They have first found out the volume and then they have multiplied it to 7.8. But why I don't prefer that is, if you do it directly, 7.8 will also come in the picture and you will be able to cut it down with any number in the denominator. Let's see how. Mass of shot put will be density into volume. Density into volume according to the formula, correct? Which is equal to, density is 7.8, so 78 by 10. Volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. R is 4.9, so 49 by 10. 49 by 10 and 49 by 10. All you are left with is 7 7s are 3 1s are 3, 3 6 are 18. Don't go for anything else, simply multiply these. Okay, whatever you get as the answer, multiplication answer, you have to put 4 decimal points. That's all. So the answer will come out to be 3845.45 grams approximately. Now you have to convert this into kg. Even if you don't convert, it is not wrong, but just because the answer is in grams and in thousands, okay, 3845 grams, so we convert it into kgs by putting 3 more decimals to convert it grams into kgs, right? So 3.845 kg. That is your answer. That is the mass of the shot put. Clear? In the textbook, what they have done is, they have calculated this. One problem will occur. You will have to divide the entire product by 3. You won't be able to cut this. First thing. Second thing, you will get that in terms of a particular bigger number, because the multiplication is quite complicated. And then you will have to multiply it with 7.8. So why not do this and get the answer directly? Clear? Alright. Let's go and understand example number 12. A hemispherical bowl has a radius of 3.5 centimeter. What would be the volume of water that it would contain? Very easy. Okay. Radius is given. Hemisphere का volume क्या होता है? It is 2 by 3 pi r cube, which is equal to 2 by 3. Pi is 22 by 7. R cube is 35 by 10 into 35 by 10 into 35 by 10. Here you can cut this down. Now in this case you can cut down 5 2s because you will have something to cut it in the numerator as well. Why didn't I ask you to cut it here? Because there is no number in the numerator that you can reduce using 5. Understood when to reduce 10 and when not to reduce 10, correct? So 5 1s are 5 2s are 2 and 2 gone. 5 7s are 5 2s are 2 1s are 2 11s. Now I am not saying go for 35 and 10. Why? Because there is no number that you can reduce using 5 in the numerator. So what you are getting is 11 into 7 into 35 upon 3 into 10. Simply multiply this, divide by 3 and put a point on the 1 decimal point you will be putting in the answer.